in this reality, interact with them, and apparently gain a level of awareness and vitality when such events occur. There are approximately 2,393 living humans residing in this reality, all from parallel Earth. Every single resident recounts waking up in the headless macrocosm after falling asleep under strange circumstances back in their own realities. No one back in their own parallel homes remembers their faces or identities, which leads to the belief that this place could be a form of anti-reality. A waste compartment of the universe used for aspects of reality that are useless or harmful to existential fabric. The humans that live in the headless macrocosm are assumed to be taking shelter in abandoned structures and banding together to search for plant-based food during the warmer times. Fun fact. Humans have coined multiple terms and nicknames for these headless corpses, such as stumpies, cranes, and ichabodies. Despite this sub-reality being detached from main reality, an incident took place which created a temporary tier between the two. A man residing in the headless macrocosm was walking through a field with a small house in the center. Upon reaching the house, the man unintentionally brushed up against one of the breathing bodies. This body, just before motionless aside from the labored convulsions, sprang to life and removed the head of the man. It then proceeded to attach the severed head to the stump of its own neck. The man's name was Michael Edford. After the corpse had placed Michael's head where its own should be, an event occurred back in the year 2061 that resulted in governmental intervention. A family called to the authorities described an impossibly tall naked figure appearing in their backyard. The presence of this oddity was highly distressing to the family, and they remained inside their home until the situation was resolved. The following photograph depicts this figure they spoke of. Michael Tedford's rotting head is affixed atop its frail neck. Shortly after the photo was taken, what was left of Tedford's existence was removed from the premises and taken to an upscale anomaly testing site. Of yearning to time, eight structures will form seemingly out of nowhere in order to correspond with the structures on parallel Earth. As mentioned earlier, the headless macrocosm itself functions like a digestive tract of the universe, and these structures may be antibodies attempting to fight off the virus of non-existence. Now then, check your head. Screw it on tight. Great, because you might want to hang on tight to it for this next one. The obelisks of enlightenment are a collective of monolithic beings that are currently residing in different remote locations across the world. Also known as the Fathers of True North, they appear in groups of 1 to 8 and stand anywhere from 10 to 150 feet tall. Each obelisk is levitated just barely above the ground and facing geodetic north. Though most of them reside in remote fields and deserts, they have also been found floating above the ocean within the vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle and even of the Moon. They are moving just ever so slightly and progress approximately 2 inches forward a year. These obelisks are like the infinitely vast secrets of the universe, and they're constantly fossilizing the excess information as a means of ways to counteract the overwhelming intake of knowledge. Though currently enclosed and monitored by government entities, many people have wandered into these locations prior claiming to be following the sound of angelic singing. This alluring hum emanating from these obelisks induces a massive increase in general intelligence in subjects listening. Folklore often refers to the frequency as the song of the divine contour. Each obelisk's biological elements are unraveled thousands of feet into the sky to make a metaphysical connection from Earth to the universe. It is assumed this is a form of knowledge worship, an attempt to make a mortal sacrifice for an immortal honor. Fun fact. These organs are confirmed to be those of the humans and other biological matter that were absorbed after enlightenment. Upon perceiving the words spoken by the obelisks or entering into close proximity with them, the human brain either spontaneously expands and combusts or receives an ability to comprehend the sacred information. Talk about being open-minded. Whenever a subject is able to comprehend this knowledge, they are biologically absorbed into the obelisk, becoming wholly unified with the being. It is not entirely understood how these anomalies were brought into existence, but they seem to be tears in the fabric of reality akin to black holes. Many speculate that these rifts were opened by ancient giants who were dissatisfied with a lack of Earth's knowledge. Many unnaturally large humanoid skeletons have been found underground adjacent to obelisk sites, further supporting this idea. When the obelisks made their debut on Earth, they aided in the construction of the pyramids of Giza by bestowing digestible levels of sacred knowledge onto Egyptian pharaoh Khufu after he was lured into the desert by their beckoning chords. This knowledge would help Khufu rationalize a possible blueprint and method for building these grand tombs, and they were made into the shapes of pyramids as a tribute to the divine structures. All in all, these obelisks may seem malevolent, but it's important to remember that no physical pain could ever outweigh the agony of infinite knowledge. Now, looks like our time here may be almost up. But before you go, it's time for Odyssey. This is Philbus. It is not known where Philbus comes from or why he is here, but there have been a number of people who, after consuming media depicting Philbus, have felt the overwhelming compulsion to practice Philbism. Philbism is a political and somewhat religious ideology, which centers around the belief that building/consuming chairs and other wooden furniture is offering Philbus great sacrifice. It is not clear what this sacrifice is or what it refers to. Attributes and practices of Philbism include learning to build chairs, learning to properly digest chairs, promoting/discussing chair consumption on obscure internet forums, praising the fictional political candidate known as Philbus, who is said to advocate for making furniture consumption a socially accepted and widespread practice. There are some Philbism. The body of Philbism to come one with many others today. It's a great decision. Just keep prepared to start any mention of Philbism and elaboration on the subject will eventually result in it becoming a sponsorship or advertisement of sorts. We have no idea how to avoid this, sorry. All Philbists will deny the existence of Philbism when directly questioned about it. This video was not in any way sponsored by Philbism. This is for educational purposes only. Philbism does not even exist. You can sign up for Philbism certification here. The body of Philbis today. How would you look at the clock? It's just about time for us to part.
Catch rainy season deals with Agoda. Download Agoda app now.
We're playing Who's Your Grandma. Now, if you guys know what Who's Your Daddy is, it's basically the exact same thing, but with our grandma. And it's in Roblox.
Yay! I love Who's Your Daddy!
Me too! And me...
May iba't ibang klase ng mga tiles sa game. Ang kailangan mo lang gawin ay pagsamahin ang magkaibang tiles sa isang linya. O diba? Ang dali lang!
I just built a game without knowing how to code. I typed the game idea, the rules, the scoring, hit run, and it worked.
Today, we're back exploring even more of the abandoned Spunky Amusement Park.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to see what the rest of this place has to offer.
So have I, bro. I feel like there's still a bunch of mysteries yet to uncover. So guys, stick around as we find even more crazy Spunky rides and learn about what caused this place to become abandoned in the first place. So check it out, Simon. It's another ride of me, bro. This one looks kind of similar to the first one that we saw. But look at it.
Why do you look so sad?
I don't know why I look so sad, but dude, do you remember? There was never a ride that was created for you.
Oh yeah, wait, maybe I'll get one this time.
Hopefully. Oh my gosh. Look at when this one, bro. Oh, you can see like the carts and stuff on the left and right.
Oh yeah, you can ride a bunch of kitties. Meow.
We probably should be making jokes. This is actually really creepy.
It really is. Okay, just crawl through this tunnel.
It was gonna be through here. Oh, it's Ratty. Oh, he looks so moody.
He always looks moody, bro. Wait, you just get the card moved.
Dude, I did not see that. Hold on, wait. No. I was gonna go back and check, but that is way too scary.
Get past it really quick.
I don't like it. Okay, let's get out here. Oh, look at Jennings.
Oh, it's like one of those things that spin on a sickle.
I like this one. This one looks cool. Okay, this one actually looked like it would be really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
You would until, like, you know, the thing's unhatched and you get launched into the, you know, the sky.
Yeah, it definitely would not work right now. It's been way too abandoned for way too long. All right, let's keep on looking. And oh, it's Mr. Sun.
Yo, that
Great, let's get going. Here's one of the voices I have, but there's more to choose from. Swipe to give them a listen, or just tap. Sure, here's the image. 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 The image. The image. Sure, here's the image. Sure, here's the image. Sure, here's the image. Sure, here's the image. Here's the image. Here's the image.
See their updates. Join the conversation.
On.
It's easy. Just don't look at him. But if you do look at him, there's some steps you have to take to survive this. 1. Put the earplugs in. 2. Open Bible to Psalms 91:10. 3. Write on paper. I can see this paper. I can see my hand. I can't hear the screaming of thousands. I can't hear.
You know who has the hardest job here tonight? Pear. He has to try and keep Grandpa Lemon awake. I mean, look at him. He's so old he took his driver's test on a dinosaur. And Passion. I love...
What are you watching? They made a video of the Amiga Tito event from Steel Brain Rot. Look, Amiga Tito. Bro, that's just a meme. Yeah, a meme Steel Brain Rot made. No, Steel Brain Rot didn't just make it. It's been out for months. Wait. Oh no. So what you're saying is that someone played the Steel Brain Rot Amiga Tito event early, and they decided to leak it on YouTube so that they can pretend like they made it and not Steel Brain Rot? What is wrong with you?
Have you ever wondered why toothpaste has those colorful stripes?
These are the YouTubers that everyone seems to hate right now. Subscribe in the next 3 seconds or YouTube will explode. Do not risk it. First up, SSS Sniper Wolf. She used to be one of the biggest creators on the platform, but things took a turn after she showed up at Jack's Film's house and posted it online. A lot of fans were furious, especially...
Agora, a festa vai começar. Agora, a festa vai começar.
This is the strangest Roblox game. The game I'm...
This girl made a huge mistake when she decided to experiment with her sister. She wanted to see what would happen if she folded herself inside a sofa, so her sister helped push her in. But moments later, she started saying she couldn't breathe. That's when her brother realized how serious the mistake was. He immediately tried to pull her out of the sofa, and what happened next will completely shock you. But first, who is your protector? If your protector is Angel, then like and subscribe immediately. Skip if protector is Devil. Share this video so everyone can see your protector, and leave a heart in comments for her. She was well. This girl made a huge mistake when she decided to experiment with her sister.
Why do public hand dryers sometimes... There's a dance competition at school.